that there had been a 911 caller.
Correct.
And that 911 caller had said that a man had been slumped over a steering wheel for several hours.
Yes.
You understood your job to be checking on this man's welfare.
Exactly, Your Honor. That's not relevant. That's what she does.
She's already answered. Go ahead.
And that's reflected in your report?
Yes.
And you weren't there for a fight?
No.
You weren't there for any other criminal activity?
No.
When you got there, you saw that a man was unconscious.
He was slumped over the wheel.
Okay. Was that a yes or no answer?
Yes.
And you saw a needle in his lap?
Yes.
And you recognize that to be drug paraphernalia? And this led you to believe that he could be unconscious due to drug use?
Yes.
And you and your partner asked the questions of his drug use?
Yes.
And you asked those questions so you thought you might overdose?
Yeah, we won't describe the answer of unconsciousness. She's not in a position to tell you that. She's not an ER doctor. She can tell you he wasn't awake, but how does she know what he was unconscious?
Response?
Can I ask her what she observed? She can observe whether or not somebody is awake or conscious or what have you.
But this distinction between being conscious.
I'm not asking her for a minute.
Okay, we're going to talk one at a time. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I know it's not a really important point here, but there's a distinction between being unconscious and being asleep.
I'm not asking her to make a medical conclusion, Judge. I'm just asking her what she observed.
Okay, I'll allow it. I can weed the shaft from the wheat.
And you were asking those questions because you thought he might overdose.
Objection relevancy. He either had drugs or he didn't have drugs.
What's the relevance?
Judge, I'm asking questions that fall within the statute that my client is charged under. And I'm allowed to ask those questions.
That's be relevant, Your Honor.
Yeah.
And it is relevant.
Then explain why it's relevant.
It's relevant because this was a welfare check. Somebody was calling because they were concerned for my client's well-being. And I'm trying to gather information about what state my client is in.
Then ask her what state is your client was in. You're asking her the reason she asks these questions, those aren't relevant. The reason she's asking her questions aren't relevant.
And would you offer my client help?
Objection relevance.
I'm
What does it
asking,
matter?
it does matter. I'm asking her what happened in this matter and how this situation ended, Judge.
What's it matter? He's charged with possession.
He is charged with possession, Judge, but it's also what he was using those drugs for. I have stipulated to the lab report. I mean, it matters how those drugs are being used.
How does that matter?
Judge, I will
Does he have a prescription for the cocaine?
not say that for cocaine drug, but it will be relevant in my mind.
That's be relevant at this point.
It is relevant at this point.
Then you have to explain to me how.
It's relevant because the under statute there is a Good Samaritan exception to this rule.
That protects the Good Samaritan.
I'm trying to get answers from Officer Gardner to show that that was a warranted call for Mr. Palmer's welfare. And Mr. Kaplan is not allowing me to do so.
Okay, but doesn't that statute protect the Good Samaritan?
No, the statute protects the person who is using.
There's no law of that. In fact,
Yes, there is. It is.
I didn't interrupt you.
I'm sorry, I thought you were done. You took a pause.
Go ahead.
There's no law of that effect. Now, there is some case law where if you get dog, you take it to the police station, related. In this case, he fell asleep with the drugs on his person. How does that make him a good Samaritan? He's a bad Samaritan.
May I please cite the law?
Sure.
It is 333.7403, subsection 3A. May I read it into the record?
I'd rather you hand it to me because I don't do well when people read to me.
If I may.
Yeah. So your argument is that Mr. Palmer's been presented for assistance by another individual?
Yes, that's correct. And it's relevant that I asked Officer Gardner if she procured assistance because that's what it was called.
Any argument to that?
I mean, how can staff?
Okay, counsel, I've asked him a question.
Anything related to this witness is hearsay. I know this is tangential. It's all hearsay. We can't cross-examine anyone who called, but it's not even relevant. If counsel were correct on this, you could have a drug kingpin who falls asleep at the wheel, and all the drugs found in his car can't get admitted. That's nonsense. There's no law about that.
Yeah, well, let's argue the language of the statute. The statute says an individual who seeks medical assistance for himself or herself, or who requires medical assistance and is presented for assistance by another, has an exemption. Her argument is because of the dispatch call, Mr. Palmer was presented for assistance by another.
First of all, we have to hear saying she can't overcome. There's no doubt about it. It's a statement made out of court for truth of the matter asserted, so we don't know why anyone called. You might just have somebody speculating. We don't know. Somebody sees a person slumped with them, they're going to call it. It could be an unconscious person, it could be a guy who's been shot, it could be all kinds of circumstances. This unknown caller, Judge, doesn't have personal knowledge, can't tell you why the guy was slumped behind the wheel.
Would you agree with me, counsel, that the reason for the call is pretty important for your argument?
I
And would you also agree you can't establish that today at the probable cause hearing?
check probable cause.
That's a yes or no question, counsel. How are you going to establish it without the person that called?
Would you like me to answer yes or no, or would you like me to answer?
I'd like you to answer yes or no. Are you going to be able to establish that today?
Yes.
Good luck. How are you going to do it?
Judge, I'm trying to, again, procure answers from Officer Gardner as to why she was there, how she was able to assist Mr. Palmer in doing those things. She has answered affirmatively.
That doesn't do it, though.
That she was there.
Presented for assistance by another individual. So she can't tell you why that individual called.
Judge, the purpose of this law is for.
Counsel, I understand the purpose for the law. That doesn't help us today. Today's a probable cause hearing.
Understand that the purpose also for the probable cause hearing, yes, is to assess.
Don't lecture me, counsel. I've been doing this longer than you've been alive. I understand the purpose for a probable cause hearing. Okay? I'll allow you to ask your question.
I'm sorry, this one. And Judge, I would like to point out that Mr. Kaplan did open the door to the 911 call in his direct examination. I did not object to hearsay to him, and he did not object to hearsay when I asked the question of what the 911 caller has
It
said.
wasn't hearsay when he used it, counsel. It was meant to explain why she went to Biddle Street. That's not for the truth of the matter.
I understand, Judge, but,
Back to your questions.
and did you call for help?
Did we call EMS?
Yes,
To petition the bill, yes.
yes. Okay,
What'd you say to what, Dick?
To petition him.
Thank you.
okay. And Ramos Police, or, excuse me, not police, a fire department, they did respond, EMS came?
Yes.
Okay, and then they took him to the hospital?
Yes, we're, Officer Green petitioned him.
Okay. And you did that because you believe that he needed that help?
For mental illness, yes.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
No more witness questions for this witness?
No.
Any redirect?
Very good. Make sure we got them. You had other occasions where you were summoned, dispatched to an area of a person sleeping or slumping behind the wheel.
Yes.
Are there many circumstances that could cause him,
Yes.
like physical illness,
Yes.
like overdosing,
Yes.
like using too many drugs,
Yes.
lack of sleep?
Yes.
Any recross?
Yes.
Go ahead.
In search of the vehicle, right? It's,
Actually, outside the scope of mind about.
Judge, it's relevant, I'm just trying to lay a little bit of foundation.
But it's outside the scope.
May I explain this?
Sure. Morning, counsel.
Do you recall writing a report?
Yes.
And do you recall stating in your
We
report?
have checked, the report is here saying she could be impeached if she made an inconsistent statement.
Okay.
Anything in the report is here.
Okay. Do you recall evaluating whether he needed medical attention due to the state he was found in?
Objection relevant.
It's within the scope of what he asked.
I'll allow it.
Yes.
Okay, and that's consistent with your report, is that correct? Okay. And so you were trying to help him, not just for his mental illness, but for the state that he found him in.
We were trying to establish if he needed medical assistance or the state he was found in.
Okay, and you determined that to be in the affirmative, is that correct?
For possible overdose, no, he did not get any medical attention for that. Medical attention was called for the petition, the comments he made while in the back of the patrol car.
Okay. Just 1 minute. Frank Patterson.
Sure.
Do you recall retaining to monitor him because he was trying to ensure that he was still alert and responsive?
Objection relevancy.
Again, this is within the scope of,
I'll allow it.
were you trying to ensure that he was still alert and responsive?
Yes.
And that's because of the state that he found him incorrect.
As well as because he told us that he had used 20 minutes prior.
Okay, so that's a yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.